NFL, we have this drop hip tackle, whatever they've been calling. I seen RG3 on Facebook, and he's absolutely right. I mean, I thought at first I thought about it. I was like, why they tripping off this? It's like when you play football and you get taught how to play football, how to tackle and stuff like that, and you start moving up in the ranks from Pop Warner, from Little League Pop Warner to high school to college and stuff like that. It's like you learn like the drop hip tackle comes from, okay, the runner got past you, right? Once the runner get past you, are you tackling from behind to be able to stop his momentum? We was taught you slide down and grab the ankles. Like once you on a nigga back and you know he can still carry you because he got some strong legs, you slide down and you pull his ankles towards your stomach. That stops everything. That like you a nigga legs might be strong. He got Saquon Barkley quads. He gonna run through that. Why you hanging on for dear life? He's still gonna be running. We know that. But like to stop it, you have to stop the feet. Don't stop the legs. You have to grab the ankle and his ankles and pull close to your body. You feel me? So like now with this drop hip tackle thing, like if you do it, you're gonna get a fine. You're probably gonna get a fine, 15-yard penalty. It has caused injuries in the NFL, as you can see. You see Tony Pollard down there twice. Mark Andrews was hurt last year because of this tackle. He came back for the playoffs. He wasn't the same, but this tackle has caused injuries, just like the horse collar. To even though he came back for the Super Bowl, they you can't do it no more. I feel like if you're a pro, I appreciate you, Danny. I appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you for tapping in with me. Thank you. If you're a pro and you can adjust, I know it's gonna be hard. I know you got the Derrick Henrys of the world. You got uh the back for Green Bay, Dylan. He's a big back. Uh Gus Edwards, he's a big back. Who else is out there that's like, you know what I'm saying, heavy set current. If you're a Ezekiel Elliott, but I haven't seen Ezekiel like get tackled like that. Like for some reason, and it's not even that, it's kind of like the smaller guy, like the guy that get past you, and you gotta kind of like hold. For some reason, Tony Pollard been getting tackled like that a lot. Cause once he hit that hole and he gone, it's kind of like you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, grabbing. You feel me? Um, does it make it the NFL football soft? No, no. It just makes it more difficult to tackle ball carriers, but it doesn't make it more soft. Or you know what I'm saying, niggas still knock your head off over there. You still gotta when you for the people that dog when you play football, bruh, like at every level from Pee Wee to Pop Warner, like from Pee Wee, when your first days, when you first hit that field and you first get your equipment, I'm like you gotta like for me, like they put me, I was in the Oklahoma drill the whole practice. Like I couldn't tackle a nigga for nothing. Like, nah, I'm not leaving this drill till I tackle him. That you know what I'm saying? Like that's what got me used to the contact. Like at first it was like, hold, I can always play football. I play football on the street or whatever. That's how the coach found me and shit like that. Like I can't, like I wasn't even supposed to be at tryouts and shit like that. Like my mother ain't even know where I was at. I'm out there trying out for the football team, all types of shit like that. I can catch the ball, run, all this at a young age. But like I ain't never put them pads on. When I put them pads on, it was like, oh, this is another. I gotta get used to this shit. Like, but you ain't about to just keep running me over. Nah. We not about to have that. No. I like my friends and shit. Like, nah, bro. You not about to just keep running me over like that. No. Once I got used to that, then it became okay. You go from PB. You start making little plays, and when you go to Pop Warner, and the talent level goes up. Once the talent level goes up, the collisions get like niggas like how can I explain it, bro? Like when you put them pads on and a nigga hit you and you be like that, like all right, he's stronger than me, or either like it's just like a I can't even explain this shit how I really want to explain it because it's kind of like once you get used to a certain type of collision and then you go to the next level and that collision is more impactful, you gotta brace yourself again, like you gotta learn again, like okay, like this is a little bit more powerful. This nigga could really like I ain't trying to I gotta keep my head on a swivel. I'm not trying to get blown up. I'm not trying to get cracked back by nobody. Nah, they're not going down like that. But then that's why I love that Oklahoma drill, bro. When we was coming up, we used to do that like even after practice or before practice, like we doing it on our own. Like you just trying to get used to like you feel me like different players. I mean, some people gonna be stronger. Some people they run behind their pads, they hit behind their pads, all that type shit. But that shit don't mean like once you get used to it, that shit don't mean nothing. Now that's when it becomes skill. Like once you get over that, once you got confidence in yourself as a ball player with pads on, like man, I'm not really like you don't fear nothing out there. That's when you can be your best self. Just for the youngins that's coming up that you know what I'm saying, playing football, gonna get into football, stuff like that. I mean, the game is different nowadays, it's more wide open, more passes and stuff like that. But when I was coming up, we was running the ball a lot. Until I probably got to like I want to say maybe till I got like 12, 13, and I like developed my arm and I start developing like a brain to know different routes and stuff like that. Like we had, I know they call it the X and the Y. We was still on numbers. So you'll have your 9 over here, your 8 over here, your 1 route was your fly route, your 2 route was your in route, your 3 route was your out route. Your 4 was your dig route, your in and out, your 5 route might be a a a a, a a post corner or something, or like something like that, or like your 6 was always a slant route, like you know what I'm saying. So like we had like I played quarterback, so like once I had to learn the playbook and then I had to learn coverages and stuff like that. This all at an early age, bro. That's why I be so good at Madden and shit. Of course, I know how to play the game, but on top of that, like I know what you're in. I know I can. If I can, it's different when you on the field than when you seeing it. How you can see it on Madden, of course. But what I'm saying is like if I know what you're in and I can see it, I'm gonna tear your ass up. But if it's like more so like when you're on the field, and that's what is different at. Like when you're on the field and you in that position, bro, you have to just like I was hearing LeBron talk about it in the basketball. You have to be able to dissect what's going on in live action. You feel me at a certain speed because the game gets faster as the more talented and the more talented, the more you know what I'm saying. The higher you go, the faster the game gets. So that means the faster the people, the faster the game, the faster you have to dissect what's going on in real time. And it's 11 players in football, then 5. It's 11. So if you're the quarterback, that means you have to know what your offensive line is doing, what your wide receiver is doing, what your running back is doing, and what you are doing, and what the defense is doing. Because the defense can show you one thing, but it can be a total bluff. They can show you one thing and be a total bluff, all in a 15-second span. Because once you break it's 24 seconds. Once you break the huddle, well, you just say you break the huddle like around 24 seconds. You line up, it's 20 seconds. Now you're looking. While you looking and scanning, it's like 15 seconds left on the play clock. They show you this, but then they change at like 12 seconds. You might have to audible, or you might have to still run that play, or you might have to make a check. You feel me? So like football shit, like football, yeah, we could talk that talk. We can talk that motherfucking talk. X's, O's, teams, players. Yes. Basketball, I can talk regular, like I know what's good, what's bad, simple shit. I can't probably get into the X's and O's. That's why I love JJ Redick and LeBron James podcast, because it's like it's teaching me stuff. You get to hear it from a GOAT. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time. He's one of the GOATs. I love that podcast for sure. Cause I always learn something when I tap in with them guys over there. Um, moving on though, like I mean, you just gotta move around it. It's gonna be difficult, bro. No question. Cause now you think about it, like a guy breaks a big run in the playoffs, right? And the only way you got to get him down is to do the drop hip tackle, and then they tack on the extra 15. Now they in field goal range to kick a field goal, you win the game. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. I know next shit's like that gonna happen. I hope it don't happen to my Chiefs, and I'm gonna be sitting up there like, man, this bullshit ass motherfucking rule they done made and shit. I'm telling you.